quarantine corner. Hiya! And we're the rocket team.
Okay, when I say action, you say, "This is my indoor voice on Charlie's quarantine."
I didn't know what that means.
Okay, all right, action.
This is my indoor voice on Charlie's quarantine corner. You don't have to scream. This is my indoor voice on Charlie's quarantine corner.
Good
Call
job.
me Nana. Take a picture of me.
I am taking a picture of you.
Hello and welcome to CQC News. Memorial Day is Monday, May 25th, and one veteran of the Second World War just celebrated his 100th birthday. Fire trucks and police cars led a procession of cars past veteran Douglas Burgess's home in Chatham, New York. Mr. Burgess was overjoyed when people from the community came to mark the milestone while still observing social distancing. He stood at the front door of his retirement home, waving at the parade of cars driving by. His advice for living a long, happy life? Do a little bit more than you're supposed to do, and you'll do better. Stretch yourself and be surprised at how far you go. And in Raptor news, a Massachusetts state police trooper came to the rescue of an injured eagle last week. Trooper Peter Mullen assisted the eagle, found in a travel lane on the Massachusetts Turnpike with 2 broken legs. He held the majestic bird in his neon jacket, and the eagle is being treated by the Massachusetts Bird of Prey Rehab. And finally, last week Tonight host Tasty Crumpet John Oliver brought attention to the need to save the United States Postal Service from financial collapse. The illustrious John Oliver noted that the USPS is a self-funded entity that operates independently and pays for itself, with money made via purchases of postage and other services. The purchase of stamps is still a key revenue generator for them, the British Playboy said. Last month, the outgoing Postmaster General, Megan Brennan, told Congress that the USPS needs $89 billion in order to avoid major service interruptions beginning in September. The sudden drop in mail volumes, our most profitable revenue stream, is steep and may never fully recover, she said. So heroically, Oliver and his staff began working with Stamps.com and created a line of Last Week Tonight branded stamps, featuring characters we all know and love, including Chi-John and, of course, our favorite, Mr. Nutterbutter. We here at CQC News want to thank John Oliver for shedding light on this important issue. You handsome little tart. Boil my tea kettle, you firm English muffin. Expand my mind, you piping hot meat pie. That'll do it for CQC News, and we now return you to your regularly scheduled programming.
When virtual reality becomes the only reality, you can rely on virtually the same service providers.
PowerOfPersuasion.com, thepowerofpersuasion.com, thepowerofpersuasion.com. Do you want to improve your powers of persuasion? Take my masterclass, thepowerofpersuasion.com. Thepowerofpersuasion.com, thepowerofpersuasion.com. Just do it.
On Charlie's Quarantine Corner, Charlie puts the spotlight on someone she loves in this week's Interzoom. Get it? Like an interview, but over Zoom? Sort of a play on words. You know, just forget it. Just play the clip.
We are 4 of the people that are in Rainbow Chelmsford. And Mara, can you tell us how we started? Like how it started?
Yes. Rainbow Chelmsford was born in May of 2019 when Emily Antle of the Board of Selectmen from Chelmsford's governing body said, hey, guess what? We're going to proclaim June as Pride Month in Chelmsford. And June had never been proclaimed Pride Month before. We decided that on the night that the proclamation was read, we would try to have lots of people in the audience, possibly even holding rainbow flags, to just stand and cheer and show them how much it meant to the community. So we started a massive trying to reach out to people for communication. And I know 2 of the people we reached were you, Charlie, and Pat was there. And they had asked to whom to give the proclamation. And since Pat, who is an openly gay town meeting rep from Precinct 9, was there, and Charlie, a trans person, they were both there at the meeting. So we decided, ooh, let's have them give the proclamation to them. Well, after Pat and Charlie took the proclamation that night, I had brought with me my big 3x5 pride flag, and I held it up for the board, and I said, you guys see this nice flag, and it's 3 foot by 5 foot, and it's stitched and it's canvas. I will buy one of these for every town building that wants to fly one. So the idea of flags in Chelmsford was kind of born that night. Then as June rolled through, we thought, oh, let's distribute free little pride flags to all Chelmsford residents. And this is where Maureen Stone, Megan Hunter, and Carrie got very involved. They found people who they knew would take little flags. The library, the Artisans Exchange, the Senior Center, the Farmers Market. So by the time this was over, we had given away almost 1,000 flags. We waited until, I think, January to start raising money, but we wanted to make this thing real. Our focus changed because midway through the year, when did this happen? Like in September, the select board or board of selectmen decided, based on some pressure from some nasty people, that town buildings could only fly governmental flags. No other flags could fly on town buildings because somebody didn't like the flags flying on the Center for the Arts. The Boston Globe, the Lowell Sun, and the Chelmsford Independent all covered it. Chelmsford got a black eye for not supporting pride flags, but they still don't. So we created part of the mission for Rainbow Chelmsford was, if the town buildings won't fly flags, maybe the businesses will. Then we reached out to churches as well, and we're now in the process of hearing or not hearing from all of them. So that's kind of where we are. We just created Rainbow Chelmsford, whose mission is get pride flags up all over Chelmsford.
The focus has shifted. So now instead of the little flags, we have a backup.
Yeah.
So cool.
Aren't they awesome?
I love them.
Frosty she's made almost 50 of these masks for us. And so we're
distributing
available.
them to kids on, for teenagers, I guess. And
we're starting off with the young people of the community. I think first was our goal is to get them to high schoolers and such, and then as well as I think the senior center and other kind of forward facing places like that, and then we'll open up availability to other folks as we figure out what the demand is and how many that we can actually end up making.
Some high school students have already contacted the website, and some other people have as well.
So Erica, you got involved in, you said like November?
Yeah, just about.
And what made you decide to be a part of the group?
So I first learned of it through the Progressive Chelmsford Facebook page group thingy, where I'm pretty sure all of us are members.
Yeah, I'm on there too.
Yeah. And I think it was from posts that Maura had made. I thought this was a great chance, especially since Chelmsford is not necessarily known for its progressive attitudes. So I thought this was a very cool opportunity to do something that was very visible, but at the same time palatable, I guess. Because, sometimes when you make things easier to swallow, you'll get more people on board. Honey versus vinegar and flies.
Yeah, right.
And all. Because, who could be mad at a rainbow? I can answer this one question because people were mad at rainbow flags. But who can be mad at a rainbow flag? Because it's just, it's a symbol of, it's this bright, beautiful, colorful symbol that has, no one should be offended by it. So I was like, that's such an innocuous but important and kind of subtly significant action to take in order to prove that Chelmsford can be a welcoming and wonderful community.
When we were at the town meeting, the second one, when to try to get the privilege back to put the flags on the CCA, the one thing that just really caught me was this one older woman who just was talking about how like the American flag should not be replaced by the rainbow flag. And it's like not funny because that lady was like really mad. But at the same time, it's just like no one is trying to do that. And if anything, I feel like those two flags very much go in conjunction with each other. They're both about freedom. They're both about living your life how you want to live it. And it just was really interesting to me because in my house, I have American flags everywhere. And I also have a big pride flag. So it's just kind of like they can live together. You know, they don't have to pick one, you know?
No, it's not mutually exclusive by any means, and it can be in perfect harmony. They don't contradict each other. And it's just, you know, I guess another part of our mission is to help educate people like that, who are misinformed about what the goals of the LGBTQ community are. It's not as though we're trying to take over the world, even though it'd probably be better if we did. But
I, as an individual, am trying to take over the world,
yes.
but that has nothing to do with my gender. Sorry, I'll edit that part out. Also, Erica, you made an amazing logo that we're now using on the Facebook page, the Instagram. I think it's on the email. I don't know, maybe
It will be.
It's somewhere in there, and if it's not, it will be very shortly after this video is taken, so shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, I whipped together a little logo, and I can't show it to you right now because I'm not on my computer.
I can edit it in right now.
Yeah,
it will come up on the screen.
I just felt like it was pretty to the point to be taking a symbol, something that's so readily symbolized Chelmsford, because it's literally our seal.
Yeah.
And what people recognize is just like one of the hallmarks of the town. And just turning it rainbow. It's simple and it's subtle, but it's to the point. Like it is Rainbow Chelmsford. Like
it is perfect.
It
now that
really,
I'm thinking about it, I want to print it out and frame it and put it on my wall.
Oh
I just
yeah.
thought of that. We should do that. I really want to do the open mic, and I think I'm going to do it every Friday of the month during Pride Month. And I want to do like giveaways. So I already have Beatles Beads is donating like a rainbow make it DIY bracelet set. So I'm gonna get a couple more. So maybe we can even use the Rainbow Chelmsford gear as like part of that. No. When I first got involved, I was just like, I want to be involved because I accepted the proclamation with Pat, and then when there was pushback, as you guys all know, like I was very emotional about it. And I really wanted to like fight or whatever that means and protest and stuff. But I really, really want a place for people in Chelmsford that identify as LGBTQ, no matter what age they are, to have a place to go to and just feel like they are welcome. Because even if it doesn't feel that way, we're here. Like there's people here that are like, you're queer, you're here, and that's great. Like, I could never have done what you did, Erica, or definitely not what anybody has done in the group. Like Mara, I'm so in awe of how you organize things and like get people involved, and just I'm in awe of it. Oh, thank you so much for having this what turned into an impromptu Rainbow Chelmsford meeting.
Good ideas.
And I'm so glad to be a part of it, and I'm really glad to be having a month of Pride themed episodes of Charlie's Quarantine Corner, and I'm so glad that you were a part of it. Thank you.
Thank you.
yeah.
You're full of light and love, and you're wonderful, and I love you, and you're great.
For more information on Charlie's virtual open mics starting May 29th, visit facebook.com/LGBTCharlie.
Gonna get jiggy with it here. Oh yeah. Bet you never saw a puppet rap before. Well, get ready. On your mark, ready, set, let's go. Dance floor pro, I know you know I go psycho when my new joint hit. Just can't sit, I gotta get jiggy with it. Ooh, that's it. Now honey, honey, come ride. DKNY, all up in my eyes. You got a bag with a lot of stuff and to give it to your friend. Let's spin. Everybody looking at me, glancing the kid, wishing they was dancing the jig. Here with his handsome kid, stick his cigar right from QB off. Just bite it, it's for the look, I don't light it. Ill way to Annie on the ants, say oh play. Give it up, jiggy, make it feel like folk play. Yo, McCall, yo, I said feel it. Ha ha, Big Willie style's all in it. Getting jiggy with it. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Getting jiggy with it. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. So jiggy with it. Na 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 na. Na na Revved up like Georgia Wheezy. Cream to the maximum, I be axing them. Would you like to bounce with a brother that's platinum? I never see Will exacting them. Rather play ball with Shatting them, flatten them. Sight hitting, thought it took a spell, but I didn't. Trust the lady in my life, she hitting. Hit her with a drop top, with a ribbon. Crib from my mama on the outskirts of Philly. You try to flex on me? Don't be silly.
Getting jiggy with it.
Na 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 na. Getting jiggy with it. Na 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 na. So jiggy with it. Na 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 na. Jiggy with it. Na 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 na. You wanna ball with the kid? Watch your step, you might fall trying to do what I did. Mama, come closer. In the middle of the club with the rubber dub. No love for the haters mad cause I got floor seats at the Lakers. See me on the 50-yard line with the Raiders. Met Ali, he told me I'm the greatest. I got the fever for the flavor of a crowd pleaser. DJ play another from the place of their shore highness. Only mad chicks riding my whip. South to the west, to the east, to the north. Bump my hips and watch them go off. Yes, y'all. You don't stop in the winter or the summertime. I mix it hot. Getting jiggy with it. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Getting jiggy with it. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. So jiggy with it. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. I'm fucking jiggy with it. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Oh yeah, this one's dedicated to Will Smith and Jada for having a really cool vibe and being really good parents. I really wish they were my mom and dad. They seem like really nice people.